Hey, how are you doing today? Bob Hooks here for the Gilly Glue. Just out in the backyard, we're filling the feeders. Beautiful mid-March day. The air's a little fresh, but still it's a beautiful sunshiny day. We often talk a lot about products and different things and everything that we have at our Gilly Glue locations, but I really wanted to talk today about attracting cardinals to your backyard. How do you attract cardinals to your backyard? It's probably one of our most asked questions. There's a whole host of factors, of course, that will influence the success rate of your backyard and cardinals and those kinds of things. But it's you know, there's a lot of emphasis put on location. I think, you know, a lot of times we don't think about location when we think about specific species, and in particular the cardinal. Cardinals, you know, 50, 60 years ago were very, very rare in this area, which is northeastern Ontario, or eastern Ontario. They come up from the Carolina. They're Carolinian forest bird. Get that word out, to be all set. Carolinian forest bird. And they've moved into the area as a result of, you know, climate change, habitat range changes, and those kinds of things. But they've come to this area. So, and I find in my time over the years, studying them and looking at them and seeing the effects of, you know, feeder placement and all the different things that we do, I really find that they've become more of an urban bird. And when I say urban bird, I say that for a few reasons. One, I think it's because the urban yard is much more protected. Has a lot more cover. It has hedges. It has landscaping shrubs that maybe produce berries or things of that nature. Some things that they really enjoy. And often you'll find cardinals nesting in very heavy cover. We consider them a very low-level bird. So they stay low. They, you know, say like a Baltimore Oriole or Scarlet Tanager or something like that. They nest way high. You often see their little baskets way up in the air. Cardinals, not so much. They're in the low levels, in the lower areas, in and around the yard. So I consider them becoming more and more and more of an urban bird. So how do we attract them? How do we get cardinals into our yard? Well, one, obviously, specific food. High quality, high grade seed. You know, I talk about it all the time. It's a big thing for me and us. But high quality, high grade seed is a must. Black oil sunflower seed, safflower. They'll eat the dried cranberry and stuff that's in here. They love their berries. They love the juniper berries and all the apples off the trees and those kinds of stuff. So they love that. The other thing, then, the secondary thing, is that they're a ground feeding bird. So if you have a feeder that has a very, very small perch, a bird has to kind of sit on it like this and sit sideways and turn to the feed and stuff. Cardinals aren't going to come to that. They are very specific because they're a ground feeding bird. So the feeder system that you see behind me here is specifically set up and designed for cardinals. So you'll see that I have a tray on the bottom, and then I have an open fly-through feeder on the top. We have a pair of cardinals in our area here that instinctively every time almost a cardinal, female cardinal, will be in that red barn fly-through that we have on the top there. We have a variety of different fly-through feeders at the store that work tremendously for cardinals, but she goes to that all the time. The male will go to the tray, the male will be on the ground, the male will go in this, you know, other feeders and stuff that we have around our yard. But that particular pole system is specifically designed to be very accommodating towards cardinals. So the other thing that I really think people miss on a little bit sometimes is time of day. Cardinals are very, very elusive, very, very shy bird. So they're often in first thing in the morning, last thing in the afternoon, before sometimes they're in and out of your feeder and you don't even know that they were there. So you have to be kind of a bit of aware with them, but there. So let's just kind of recap this a little bit. Habitat is very important. I'm always talking about habitat. So we need habitat. We need structure and cover and seclusion and stuff. They're very, very shy. They're a ground feeding bird by nature. So they want a platform, they want a tray, they want a fly through feeder. All those kinds of things is what will be attracted to them. Quality of the seed that you want. So you want a very high quality black oil sunflower seed, safflower, steel cut corn, not cracked corn, steel cut corn. Steel cut corn is very, very high in has a very high carbohydrate. It retains its food value. A cracked corn is just smashed. It just doesn't work. So there's a whole host of things that you can do. We'd be happy to help you any way we can. Stop in and talk to us. We have a variety of different things that will help you attract cardinals to your yard. Have yourself a great day.